Oh, oh, Jesus!
Oh, the little guys.
Oh, they're stabbing me in the thigh. I can get out of here, I swear. Oh, no, I can't.
Personally, I have a very complex relationship with the fucking angry video game nerd. Yeah, whatever,
You
man.
do you?
No, I don't. I don't. He's just a funny little guy that says fuck all the time.
What next do you want me to play? Link's crossbow training? That is. Oh wait.
So you're telling me you're not going to play Link's crossbow training?
No, I'm not going to do that. Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, they'll get used to it. What is it? Oh, I've heard about this. Do you know music theory? By the way, what is Akira Yamaoka has been up to?
Persona 4 Dancing All Night? Wait, what? They actually did a song for Persona 4?
For real?
Oh! Oh! Holy shit.
Oh, that's the original. That's the OG sound.
Did you get overwhelmed by nostalgia just like me for a second there?
Not really. I have a much more personal connection with the PlayStation 2 sound jingle.
Okay, fine, sure. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. This is Ody Knight and on the Lifetime Backlog, joined by my co-host Beetorias. Say hello, B.
I had no idea we were recording. Hello.
Oh man, it's
hello, everyone. Oh.
So this is the opening cutscene for Silent Hill. That's right. We're gonna watch through Silent Hill. This is a let's watch. Okay. So, Silent Hill games. Have you played some Silent Hill games, B? Any Silent Hill games?
I played Silent Hill 3 on PlayStation 2. And apparently this game is a prequel to it. Or rather, Silent Hill 3 is a sequel to this one.
Yeah, let's talk about the continuity of the Silent Hill games. So, like, this is Silent Hill 3 is the more direct sequel to the original Silent Hill, seminal horror video game classic Silent Hill. And it was lovely pre-rendered character models here in this opening cutscene.
I mean, for PlayStation, it's pretty okay.
For the original PlayStation, yes. Actually, bit of backstory on the recording process for this. So I have the original PlayStation with the actual PlayStation disc for Silent Hill, and I also have the PlayStation 3 version of Silent Hill, which is a download only. So I actually recorded both. I actually recorded the opening for both games and compared the two to see which one I would actually prefer to use for this watch through. And I actually prefer the PlayStation 3 version. So you're watching the PlayStation 3 version of the game.
Okay, I thought this was PlayStation 1.
I mean, the opening cutscene's not all that different since it's pre-rendered. It's more of the actual in-game effect because the original game has a lot more dithering going on.
Dithering?
Yeah, it's a graphical effect. It kind of looks like what happens when you sketch over. Like, take a pencil and kind of like put it on its side and sketch over a piece of paper. It kind of looks like that.
Like smudgy. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go on normal difficulty. Nothing special. So I have played.
Noob.
I just wanted to blaze through this, all right, because I have played this game many times. Many times. I've lost count at this point. I know it like the back of my hand.
Does this also have the puzzle difficulties?
No, those come later. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a different... in Silent Hill 2, it introduced riddles that were at different levels of difficulty.
And Silent Hill 3 too.
Cheryl, where could you be?
They also have the puzzle difficulty.
It's strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town. Cheryl.
I was so used to listening to the janky Silent Hill voice acting.
Yeah.
I was I wasn't expecting you instead.
Oh, I'll. There are voices in here. There is voice acting. It's just like,
Oh, okay.
first, in here, it's like our main protagonist did something of like an internal monologue, so I just did the voice there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Oh yeah.
Where are you going? Hey, wait! Stop!
So this opening level is pretty iconic as far as like it kind of like set the precedent for like you should have an opening level that like really scares the shit out of you or kicks your teeth in. Kind of like what Resident Evil 4.
Like a demo too.
Yeah. What Resident Evil 4 would do later is kind of like where it started here, really. I'm not going to spoil anything in case you haven't seen. You haven't seen what's going to happen. No? Yes? Maybe?
Okay, I'll wait and see.
Yeah. Beware of dog! And that's why you should beware of dog. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Look at those wacky camera angles, man.
I think that's what they call the Dutch angle.
Yeah, it's like it really makes you feel like you're being observed, really. That's what's like part of the reason why like this worked well with the technology at the time. It's like allowing the creator to choose the camera angle kind of enhanced the horror atmosphere, but also it allowed for the creator to show where your direction was supposed to be, and also being able to control where the perspective is means that you don't have to render the entire area in case the player points themselves in a certain direction. So, like, it's a very advantageous way of design, really. It's kind of sad that it kind of died out as games push more for 3D that allows the player to control the perspective, because there was a lot of merit in it, as far as I have ascertained.
Like, I get what you're coming from, because like basically you're only seeing what the developer intends you to see. Like,
yeah,
it's much more cinematic in that sense.
Oh my god!
What is this?
Oh, what the hell?
What's going on here?
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, the little guys.
Oh, they're stabbing me in the thigh! I can get out of here, I swear! Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, never mind.
And that's it. End game.
Are you able to survive that segment?
No. In fact, you can go all the way back to where you came through, and it'll be locked. So you have to die there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, don't worry, it was all a dream.
Hey, this woman reminds me of the Silent Hill movie.
Well, yeah, the Silent Hill movie took some liberties with the actual plot of Silent Hill.
I know.
Yeah. Man, Sean Bean was in those movies, right? He was in the last one. And then, like, they were setting up...
I haven't seen the last one.
So, like, they were setting up Silent Hill 2, but with Sean Bean as James Sunderland. It's like, that's great.
For real?
Yeah. It's just like, if we could have gotten the Silent Hill 2 adaptation with Sean Bean, that would have been the shit. Alright? I'm just saying.
Why didn't it happen?
Money. It comes down to money, man.
I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
I thought the first Silent Hill movie was just pure B-movie fun. I liked it quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen a little girl?
Is B-movie fun what Silent Hill is about, though? Isn't that more Resident Evil, though?
My daughter.
That's my question.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's more Resident Evil from Resident Evil 4 onwards. The games before that are pretty serious too.
Well, it depends on how you define serious, because like the voice acting in the original Resident Evil games was laughable to like an ironic degree, like so bad it's good kind of voice acting. It's just like
Yeah, the Jill sandwich.
it's just like you're almost a Jill sandwich. And then there's just that one guy that just goes, yeah. Well, speaking of voice acting, what do you think of the voices here, though?
I mean, between for Silent Hill 1 and 2, it's basically the same thing. And for Silent Hill 3, I think it's much more improved. I prefer Silent Hill 3's acting over the other two, really.
Yeah, that's fair. I did feel like Silent Hill 2 is a bit more surreal in how people talk and act. Like, if it was bad, then it was to its advantage rather than its disadvantage, because it kind of enhances the surreal atmosphere. Whereas, like, I don't know, in here, people tend to maybe underreact in Silent Hill. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah, it's just like, what is going on here? It's just like, it makes it sound less like you found a strung up corpse in barbed wire and more like someone just, like, spilled their ketchup or something.
Yeah, I get what you mean by underacting.
Yeah.
For Silent Hill 3, it's the acting of Heather what really sells it.
Yeah.
I thought her reactions were really pretty realistic.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Heather, great character. Eventually in this playthrough, we'll encounter her.
At the very end.
Yeah, the very end.
As a little baby.
Yeah, no spoilers. Spoilers.
Oh man. I mean, it's a 30-year-old game.
Yeah, it's a little on the old side. Yeah. Yeah,
They don't have the glowing red thing, the glowing red sigil now in this game.
Well, it's actually a notepad here, so it's like that's what it initially started as, just a notepad sitting on top of a red folder. Okay, pick up the usual essentials: health drink, your flashlight, get that map. So interestingly, this map of Silent Hill is completely different from what would be used later. What the hell was that? Okay.
The Silent Hill map in 2 and 3 are the same, right?
Yeah, as I was saying, the map in 2 and 3 are exactly the same. They just reused the map and the whole area, which is fine. Silent Hill is the title. It's a location. It's fixed. The thing is that, like, Silent Hill 1 is completely different. Like, there's stuff here that isn't in... Oh, yeah. I'm showing off the gameplay. Like, there's a quick turn button and everything. There's also a hop back
that you can
use. Yeah.
That looks funny. Oh.
Yeah, it is a little funny to look at, but it works in the occasions that you need it.
No, it's also strange that they give you the handgun right away.
Yeah, and also they give you this, which you're never going to use ever because you have the handgun.
That doesn't sound very useful. Yeah.
No, no one ever uses it.
I prefer my metal pipe. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, I think Silent Hill 1 has the best melee weapons in the series.
What's that? Huh. Radio.
What's going on with that radio? Like, you watch a movie over and over again as a kid, you, like, memorize all the lines. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus!
Ah.
Ah!
This is not a dream.
What's happening to this place? Yeah. So...
Yeah, I have a sibling that does this during every Harry Potter movie.
Yeah,
Just
right?
repeating every line correctly, beat by beat.
Yeah, the same thing is for me in Silent Hill, really. I won't. I'm not gonna abuse it. I'm not gonna do it like over and over again. Yeah. It's just it's just how I played it a lot. Okay. So like, there's really no reason to use a lot of melee weapons. Only on particular occasions. You're gonna want to stick to the guns most of the time, which is a problem because ammo is scarce. But there's actually a strat that you want to use in order to like get rid of a bunch of ammo, and that's what has to do with the final boss. So I'll explain that when we get there. All right.
Oh yeah, I've heard that if you completely run out of ammo before going to the boss just kills himself. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's kind of an acknowledgement from the developers that like, we've been giving them ammo this whole game, but if they don't have any, there's no way they can fight this thing. So just put it in as a secret, I guess. Yeah. So this is kind of
is the exact opposite, where you literally cannot run out of ammo. There's just way too much ammo.
Yeah, in fact, weird thing, I remember the PC version of the original Silent Hill 2 had a glitch or something that was really bad. I might have told you this before. Because there was a glitch in Silent Hill 2, the PC version, where it just ate all of your ammo and just left a black spot in your inventory. So, like, modders eventually just had to turn on infinite ammo, an infinite ammo cheat, so that they could circumvent the glitch. Because God knows Konami wasn't going to fix it.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. So this is important here because we're going through the same area, but the last time we went through, it was entirely dark. This time,
from the nightmare section, right?
Yeah, it basically transitioned into the nightmare area, and like this is a show that like the normal world and nightmare world are two completely different places that can change the world that you're in. All right, I'm gonna reload real quick. You can only reload in the menu.
Oh, really? You can't do it?
Yeah, there's no fixed button. There's no fixed button to reload. You just run out of ammo, and then they will reload themselves.
Okay.
She's at the school. Damn it! I did it again! It's gonna be really hard for me to get through this and not just speak the lines. Okay.
Isn't Midwich someplace in England?
Midwich? I've heard of Dunwich. Is that what you're thinking of?
Oh, okay. You're right.
Yeah. It's like shorthand for creepy, isn't it? Like, this is a creepy place.
Yeah, Europe. What a scary place, huh?
Yeah. But, like, no one ever says that, like, Illinois is a scary place to go. Unless you want to be bored to death.
What about Ohio? I thought that's the most boring state in America. Was it Ohio?
Yeah, I meant Ohio, but like Illinois, Ohio, what's the difference? It's like the only difference is Chicago.
Yeah.
So, I've been playing a couple of games recently. I just smashed through a couple recently. So I'm making my way through a bunch of Castlevania games right now.
Which ones?
I'm actually kind of going through the release order. Like, I went all the way back to the original Castlevania. I'm trying to hit all the chronologically, I'm going through all the major points, essentially. Like, I played the original Castlevania. I played Simon's Quest and made a video about it.
Man. Did you at least acknowledge Angry Video Game Nerd?
I did, in fact. I'm pretty sure I did.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's kind of hard not to.
That video is iconic.
It is, yeah. Do you know, like, why people currently hate the Angry Video Game Nerd right now? Or... Because there was this guy that made, like, a big video essay about him. And it was about... Basically, it was about parasocial relationships with famous YouTubers. And it was like...
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
It's become a very big thing to try to deconstruct our relationships with YouTube internet personalities now.
Yeah, personally, I have a very complex relationship with the fucking angry video game nerd. Yeah,
Oh, oh,
whatever,
you
man.
do you?
No, I don't. I don't. He's just a funny little guy that says fuck all the time.
I was about, I was about to take you seriously because like that's kind of the hip thing now, isn't it? Be like, oh,
No.
never meet your heroes, kids.
I mean, I thought he was a pretty awesome guy. Like he's just a middle-aged guy with kids and a wife.
Yeah, he is. I mean, like, that's how most people eventually turn out. They get old, they get domestic. It's just like learning that like they're not some god that you like based your entire personality around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you got to remember there are hidden health drinks that you can search out around the town. Well, yeah, I make liberal use of.
Okay.
I make liberal use of the L2 button so I can position the camera how I prefer. I feel like not a lot of people intend to use that.
Oh, this is not in the fixed camera angle. You're right. I just noticed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we're in the areas where the... Ah,
So for the open
waiting.
areas, they let you control the camera.
yeah, like, what a lot of people tend to fixate on are the fixed camera ones. But here, like, there's plenty of areas where you control the camera yourself. At least it's fixed behind you. And it's just like, it will follow you, more likely. Alright, found a doghouse key.
Okay.
There we go. I feel like the reason why we're having a lot of discourse about that is because YouTubers in particular don't know how to handle those kind of relationships. Like, if you take celebrities who have to have, like, agents and other people working with them
Yeah.
in order to handle their image and how to talk to their fans, like, there's people that they pay to do those things and help them handle those situations. How do you think it is for a YouTuber who's basically a Joe Smo that made a couple million views on YouTube and now apparently is an icon?
I mean, for YouTube, it has always been much more personal compared to, like, TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, YouTube used to be about the small guys.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like that anymore. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like that anymore, really.
Now, YouTube was about, just some random guy sharing what he's been up to. Not some, like, Lady Gaga or whatever.
Well, nowadays it's more like, hey, me and my friends are working in an editing bay at our local community college, and my dad gave us like $500,000 to shoot a video that will go viral. That's the Mr. Beast kind of thing,
Yeah, like,
That's how it starts.
I've locked 1 million people in a fucking labyrinth. I've locked 1 million people in Silent Hill.
Hey, there's a good idea for a YouTube video. It's just like, can you survive Silent Hill for $800,000?
Yeah, let's create Silent Hill, the fucking town,
Yeah.
and just put some middle-aged guy who lost his wife in it.
Yeah, they'll have one guy
It's
dress up
ju-
as Pyramid Head and try to hunt you down.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make that happen now.
Are we?
Yeah. It's just like, once you and I become YouTube celebrities.
Yeah. Yeah, sign up
just
to our
like all-
Patreon.
Our GoFundMe and our Kickstarter.
Yeah, like, we should make it a goal in there. Like, recreate Silent
Yeah.
Hill.
Can we recreate Silent Hill? That sounds like one of those stupid tech bro things that misses the point. Like the Iron Lung.
Yeah.
It's just like from the hit video game.
Hit video game.
I was gonna talk about something. Games that
Sure.
I've been playing recently. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's some games I've been. So I've been playing Legend of Zelda games since 2019. That was the very first Zelda game I played was Breath of the Wild. As I imagine many people in this day and age, that was probably a first for many, to be honest.
So your first game,
Uh,
your first Zelda game was Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it was like I got a Switch at that time, and then it was like, oh well, it comes packaged with it, of course.
Might as well play the other ones.
Yeah, so I played like 13 Zelda games between then and now, and I'm gonna tap out after this one. It's Majora's Mask. I'm playing Majora's Mask right now.
Hey, have you played the CDI Zelda games? You gotta play those to finish the to complete it.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
What next? What next do you want me to play? Link's crossbow training? that is. Oh wait,
So you're telling me you're not going to play Link's crossbow training?
no, I'm not. But hey, I just found a
Okay.
bunch of ammo.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I know all the secrets. Trust me. Pick it up, damn it. Okay, there we go. I know all the secrets. All right. I know the 3 different endings you can get. It's all good.
Does this game have a joke ending like the Silent Hill 2?
I'm trying to remember if it does or not. I don't think it does, actually.
Okay.
There is a joke ending in Silent Hill 2 where Harry Mason shows up.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he shows up, but it's the Silent Hill 1 model. So you get to see James Sunderland PlayStation 2 model next to Harry Mason's PlayStation 1 model.
That's hilarious.
Turn around, you missed the gate, you idiot. Past me is such an idiot, man. I originally recorded this in January, for the record. So, it was a bit ago.
Yeah, been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a long time. I don't know what direction I'm going in. I have no idea what I'm doing. Past me is just trying to find all the markers and whatnot. Majora's Mask. So I plan on this being the last Zelda game that I play, just because I played a whole bunch in a rather quick succession. Playing 13 Zelda games in like 5 years is kind of a lot, really.
Yeah, that's all of Zelda games.
That's a lot of Zelda games. So I guess I just wanted to like smash through all the ones that I could get my hands on easily. Just like I have an opinion about this this franchise, this genre that I'm willing to share. And it's just like I'm not gonna come in here being like I only played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And it's just like I at least want to have some legs to stand on, you know? That I could speak upon the franchise as a whole.
I mean, Zelda has gone through multiple genres, so...
It's moved... It's a very transient... it's simultaneously a very transient series, and yet very set in its ways.
Personally, I'm really curious about Wind Waker. If I could, like, get my hands on some kind of 2DS or something, I would totally play that.
Well, Wind Waker is on the Wii or the GameCube or the... And there's a remastered version on Wii U.
Okay.
Who is going to shell out... Who's going to shell out for a Wii U, honestly?
Can you even buy those anymore?
I'm sure you can on eBay.
Yeah, second-hand. Yeah, sure. Second-hand market. I would rather not, though.
Honestly, maybe get a Wii, just so that you can also play GameCube games on it. Or you know, you could just pirate it. Get an emulator or whatever for your PC.
Yeah. Okay, that's...
SMH.
Yeah, you should probably censor that.
I don't want to be implicated. Oh, hey, Mr. Bird. How about you don't do that?
It's
Okay.
more like a bat.
It's more like a pterodactyl.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the dinosaur guy. Don't ask me.
I used to be the dinosaur guy. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. So, in case you didn't know, that puzzle right there, the one that we're currently solving, we're kind of going around the place. Just
We're solving a puzzle?
yeah,
I wasn't even aware.
yeah, we're not just running around randomly. We're going around picking up keys to open up a door, which is basically
Okay.
every puzzle in every Silent Hill game, isn't it?
Well, Silent Hill 2 and 3 did have some variety, to be honest.
Yeah, like basically every puzzle in Silent Hill is like, this is a thing that functions as a key, and this strange other thing functions as a door. It's not necessarily a key in a door, though. But like Silent Hill, it's all about keys, alright? Like, what does Silent Hill and Doom have in common? A lot of key hunting.
Key hunting.
Key hunting.
Yeah, who would have thought the combination of a hair string and a pin needle is actually a key?
Oh, yeah, don't get me started, man.
Do you remember that? Yeah, do you remember that one from Silent Hill 2? That was kind of insane.
Yeah, why couldn't you just get your own hair,
Yeah.
James? Yeah, let me tell you, though, I love James in an ironic way, in like a very sad, depressing kind of way. But Harry Mason, our protagonist here, he's a man's, all right? He's a man's. Look at that stomp. You see that
He looks
stomp?
like Max
He's
Payne.
like, he just boots right down, makes the thing squeak to death.
Yeah, he isn't girly like James.
Yeah, James has a girly kick.
Yeah,
It's a really like
exactly.
sissy kick. This looks less like he's kicking something and more like he's trying to rub something off his shoe.
Is it just me, or does this 3D model kind of look like Max Payne?
Well, Oh, I guess a little bit.
From the back, it does.
Yeah, maybe from the back it does. But, like, in Max Payne, the face of Max is actually based off of Sam Lake.
Oh yeah, I
Who's,
know.
like, the game's writer and whatnot.
I mean, he looks exactly like him.
It's just like, but
Like
with
he
Max,
occasionally sometimes he cosplays as Max Payne. It's really funny.
yeah, I saw that like anniversary video they did where it's just like, I got the jacket and the Hawaiian shirt. We got the original voice actor. It's just like good stuff. Yeah, this is the thing about the original Silent Hill. Because unlike most games, there's a lot of flying enemies here, so you kind of have to use the guns. So, like, while ammo is still technically scarce, you know, if you're not bothering to actually search the area. Like, you kind of have to stick with the guns just to, like, get rid of these things.
You
Jesus.
can't even outrun the damn thing.
It is very fast, yeah, and it'll just, like, hit you over the head if you stop at once at all. Ow!
It's like getting harassed by pigeons while going across the street.
It's just like, I went to the grocery store, got a loaf of bread, like the bread claw that holds the bag open, it disappeared somehow, I lost it. So I just have this open bag of bread, and the pigeons have been following me home, like, all day. Just like, leave my bread alone!
Well, time to use the handgun.
Yeah. I always...
Oh, we're back here.
Yeah, so that was part of the key hunting involved. So I had to go around and find all of the damn keys. So, like, we're gonna save real quick. Speaking of saving, so, the thing about Silent Hill is that there are variations, like, there's an actual score going on here in the background that you don't know about, until after you finish one playthrough. Key of Lion. Key of Woodman. Shouldn't that be Tin Man, actually? And Key of Scarecrow. Yeah, so that's a Wizard of Oz reference.
Yeah, I got it.
So that's a Key of Woodman. Have you read the book? Is it supposed to be a woodman? I don't know.
I mean, I think the Tin Man is a woodman. He does have an axe, doesn't he?
Okay, yeah. But, like, that's not his defining character trait. He's
Yeah,
made of tin, for God's sakes.
yeah, that's his whole gimmick.
Yeah. Okay. More health drinks before we bug out. Things just gone dark.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna
Are we
need
in the
to-
nightmare world?
I think it's, well, I don't want to spoil anything in case you
Okay.
don't know the story. You probably already do anyway, but, like, the world is slowly, progressively turning more like that.
Oh, so it's not like Silent Hill 2 where you just go back and forth.
It's not like later games where it's a hard switch. In Silent Hill 1, it's more of a transition,
I
if
see.
anything. A slower transition.
Like cancer.
That is, one way of putting it, B. I feel like there are many, many other ways that you could describe it without something as morbid as cancer, but sure, why not? It's like
I
cancer.
mean, this is a horror game, so
Yeah, okay.
it's supposed to be morbid.
Yeah.
I mean, I could also call it tuberculosis.
Yeah. This game is like consumption, where you slowly waste away into nothingness.
And then you get a shotgun midway.
Yeah. It's just like, take the easy way out, or just let yourself slowly die. No,
Yeah,
let's change the
that's a bit
subject.
too
Let's
morbid.
change the subject.
That's a bit too morbid, even for me.
I laugh so I don't cry. Where was I? Okay. So, speaking of, we brought up emulators a minute ago. And, I was recently playing some emulated games. I actually did a bunch of back-to-back Castlevania games. So I brought up Castlevania, and now I brought up emulators. So now I can actually explain what I wanted to talk about. Because recently I played Castlevania: The Dracula X Chronicles.
Yeah?
You know what that is?
It's a bunch of Dracula
Pick that up.
games.
It's not just that. It's actually the main game is a like 2.5D like from the top down remake of the original Rondo of Blood, which
Okay.
wasn't released in America. It wasn't released in the West. It was a Japan only game for a long time. So this was like the first time people could actually play it in the States and whatnot. The problem is, of course, it's on a PlayStation Portable, which at the time, sure, a lot of people probably played it, but like no one can play it now, of course. So you had to go with the emulator.
You know, I'm kind of interested in getting a second-hand PSP at some point.
Really?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
they're not that expensive. You can just find them on the flea market.
Is a PlayStation Vita? Does that play PlayStation games? It has to.
Oh, sorry.
right?
I meant PS Vita. That's the more recent one, right?
Yeah, but like I think Sony has like discontinued it.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah. Hello, what's this? The picture of a
Another
door.
puzzle.
Maybe we'll see where that goes later. So Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, it has the 2.5D conversion of Rondo of Blood. Really good. But it also has the original Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night.
Damn.
So it's like a games compilation, right? But like this is such a good idea that I can't believe other people haven't tried it before. Like imagine the Demon Souls remake, right? Which also like rebuilds the game from the ground up.
Oh.
But what if it also like was accompanied with the original Demon Souls and also Dark Souls, right? Like that would be a killer compilation, wouldn't it? Like that's the same logic essentially. Like here's the remade game. Here's the old version of it that you can also play, and this is its
Here's
like direct
here's this
follow-up.
game, but better.
Yeah. So like if like Symphony of the Night is essentially the big important one, they probably could have ported that to the PlayStation Portable and made all their money. But like they decided to go with the compilation way, which is like I think like more people should have done it that way. Like imagine Black Mesa, right?
Yeah.
Which is the from the bottom up remake of Half-Life. But what if it came packaged with Half-Life and Half-Life 2 and its follow-ups, right? I mean, like it probably wouldn't be as good as the Orange Box still, but like my point is that there should be more remakes that come with their original game. That like we need that. I feel like it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I do agree. I'm thinking of other games that could benefit from that.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
Any of the Resident Evil
Yeah,
remakes
totally.
could have been packaged with their counterpart.
Hey, if Silent Hill 2 comes with its original game, that would mean we can actually play Silent Hill 2 on PC for the first fucking time.
Yeah. Maybe it would actually work.
Yeah, maybe it actually works, hopefully.
Yeah. Like I have zero hopes for this remake.
I know.
Because I don't trust Konami. Have you heard some of the pre-release shit for like Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta? Have you heard of any of the pre-release stuff?
No, what is it? I've only seen the trailer. It looked fine to me.
Because some of the early reviews have been saying stuff like it basically rips out the heart and soul and just like it basically goes through the motions.
Yeah, they removed the piss filter.
Yeah. It's like all the changes to make for like a perfectly functional game that like would meet today's standards, but wouldn't have a bit of soul in it if it could try. Like none. Like that's a problem. I don't want that. No, thank
I
you.
mean, here's the thing. Like Konami shut down their game studio. They're only just using third-party studios
Yeah.
now. I'm like, that's just such a waste. Like they had such an important like legacy and like they had like no experience and shit, and it's just gone. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, at least Hideo is making the games and possibly movies that he wants. Yeah.
Yeah, it's both game and a movie.
Get off of me. These guys are annoying, man.
I know.
Smack him 3 times in the spine, and then give him a good kick
child
in the head.
abuse.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Make sure to check both bathrooms. No children to hit with a pipe here. Oh, that's terrible. That's just terrible. No, thank you.
Oh, what's that guy
Okay.
to the left?
Whoa! I'm pretty low
Yeah.
on health there. There we go.
What's that?
What's on the left?
Yeah, there was some picture of a guy. Oh well.
Oh, you might have just saw something. Okay. I just did a big loop. I literally just did a big loop around the outside perimeter. Great. Well, that's fine. I unlocked some doors. Just drop a save real quick. Yeah, I was going to bring up, because there is a stats thing going on in the background that, like, judges you by how much you play and how you play. Because, like, every time I save, I'm essentially dropping that score.
To be honest,
Like, you get extra points.
every
Yeah.
Konami game has that. Like Metal Gear Solid 2 has it too. Metal Gear Solid 3 had that too, and I played that game.
Yeah, well, that was more interesting than this, in my opinion. And, like, that's, like, a lot of games. That's like Platinum games. That's, like, Sega games. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you are right.
Maybe
It's not just Konami.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese thing, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it has to be some type of cultural thing, right? Like that. I know that like they're very rigorous when it comes to their education. So maybe it's just like even their games have to judge them, right? Be like has to assign a score and everything.
I have dishonored my family by not getting an S score.
I only did a 4 out of 10 on Silent Hill. It's just like time to commit seppuku. Okay.
Oh,
Time to solve some puzzles. This is a chemical. Don't think too hard about what kind of chemical it is. Just take it.
it could be anything, really.
Just-
Silent Hill 3 was more specific about it. It was chlorine.
yeah. Imagine if he like unscrews the cap and he like smells it and he's just like, oh, rat poison. Oh.
Instant game over.
Yeah. Okay, so this isn't one of the better puzzles because we have this right
What
here.
the hell? Just use the chemical?
Yeah, so you might have noticed that we got that chemical like 10 seconds ago, and it was just the room right next to this. Which, not a great puzzle, but there's a reason why it's as simplistic as this. Because the very first puzzle we did was finding keys to open a door. And now this puzzle here is saying that the key can be something like a chemical, and the door can be a statue of a
Oh,
hand.
so it's more like teaching you about the game.
Yeah, it's essentially teaching you, yeah. And then a bunch of kids spawned in here when there were none. Go, Harry Mason. Run. No, the other way. It's locked. Great. How about this door? Thank you. Jesus. So, let's talk about the music, because the music is very important for Silent Hill.
I thought the music in this game was pretty
uh,
minimal so far.
It's been very, like, the music of Silent Hill 1 is different from all the others, because it's just so extra, I guess. Like, I would describe it as, like, trying to go for all the strangest, most awful sounds it goes for. It's just, like, there's some, like, normal stuff in there, but there's some stuff that really...
Normal stuff.
Like, there's actual, like, maybe someone will pick up a guitar and, like, strum a bit, but most of it just sounds like... Oh, hello. Oh my god. What the hell?
Sounds like war.
What the hell? Oh, these are very... You hardly ever see these in
What
the
the
game.
fuck?
Yeah, you see all those, like,
Are
dark...
those dangerous?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I never actually got hit by any of them because they're very small and slow. Die! 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 How dare you! You have overdue books!
Like, in terms of music, I think, like, Silent Hill 3 has to be my favorite. With some tracks from Silent
Yeah.
Hill 2. Like,
Silent Hill 1's music is just so different from all the others,
Yeah.
because it's just like, what if we just had a bunch of clattering noise and screaming and wails? It's like very unnerving.
does this game have Akira Yamaoka as the composer? I forgot his surname.
Yeah, that Akira Yamaoka. That's
Yeah.
that's the correct composer for this. Yeah,
Is he also the composer for this
Ah,
one? It doesn't seem like
he
it.
did all of the Silent Hills.
Oh, okay.
Did all of the Silent Hills.
I guess
yeah.
he was kind of lazy for this one. I don't know.
Yeah, this one is just like go wild with it, because it's just like you'll hear some very strange tracks in here. It's just like there's some that just sound like he just took the fucking synthesizer and just rubbed it up against the wall. It's just like going crazy with it. Let's let the cat run across the keyboard and see what happens.
Yeah, I really like that in Silent Hill 2 and 3, he goes in a kind of a prog rock direction.
Yeah, it's a very different direction, but it's, yeah, this one is like very unique in and of itself. Yeah, there's a reason to play Silent Hill that's beyond, rather than just skipping it and going to the others, because there is very different stuff that happens here, like the very different map, or the very, like, screechy music. Like, you can hear it right here, right?
It just...
Like, it's just...
Only thing I hear is just constant droning.
Yeah, that's the thing. It sounds like this weird drone effect that's going on. It's like...
Yeah.
Okay, so the music's going to change here, actually, because we got a puzzle solution.
Oh.
We're going to put the golden sun into this tower right here, and I just skipped it because I'm an idiot. There we go. Pass me, wake up.
Did you notice how Silent Hill 1 and 3 are direct sequels? while Silent Hill 2
I did,
isn't
yes.
just... And Silent Hill 2 just seems kind of unrelated.
Yeah, but honestly, that kind of makes it the best.
You know what that reminds me of? Dark Souls. It's just like Dark Souls 1 and 3, you know?
Yeah, but I don't think Dark Souls 2 paid it off as well as Silent Hill 2 did. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yeah.
You know, people are calling Elden Ring Dark Souls 2 too. And it kind of
Oh,
fits.
are they?
You know, like the way the game is.
Okay. That's different, alright? Like, if Silent Hill 2 was not titled Silent Hill 2, it probably would have been received better. And, like, Elden Ring is titled differently, and it was received extremely well, which only just cements my point.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the controversy for the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, though?
What about it? Never heard about it. Is it about the difficulty?
So the thing is, yeah, well, it's getting review bombed on Steam right now. Which,
because of the difficulty?
I know I made a whole video.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Because, like, I think that's lame. Because a lot of normies came in. A lot of, like, people that don't usually play Souls-likes came in with Elden Ring. And, like, it basically, like, cultivated a whole new audience. And, like, they weren't privy to what usually happens with DLC and FromSoft games. Because usually the DLC for FromSoft games tends to be a lot more focused and a lot more difficult. So, like, I feel like it's mostly just people who got lulled in with Elden Ring coming in and not realizing that this was originally a niche genre that had its own idiosyncrasies. So that tends to be how FromSoft operates. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they'll get used to it. What is
it? Yeah.
Oh, I've heard about this. Do you know music theory?
This is one of the most infamous puzzles in, like, the entire series.
I have no idea what this is.
So, this one, I feel like was often imitated but never duplicated through the series, and, like, this one is something quite special. Okay, so this is a poem that describes a bunch of birds, ones that are black and ones that are white. And we have a piano. We have to figure out what order they go in based off of their positions. Because some of them are ahead of the others, some are behind some of the others. And we have to figure out which keys to press in order to figure out how to unlock the silver medallion.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a pretty infamous one. Every time I play this game, I have to get out something to write with in order to try to figure this one out. I never can learn this one by memory, like all the other puzzles. This is one that I feel like is, like, impossible to, like, just memorize. Maybe if you do it, like, if it's the only thing you play over and over and over again, like you're a speedrunner. Okay, see? So there are some keys that play.
Some that don't.
And some that are dead. Yeah, some of them just make a knock sound. And the black keys are included. Yeah.
Man, imagine if these puzzles were randomized.
You just made a wave of anxiety come over me by saying that.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Okay, so while Homeboy here tries to figure out what the fuck they're supposed to do, because, like, I, as someone who has played this game multiple times, I refuse to look up a walkthrough. Never had.
Yeah, that would be very dishonorable for you.
Yeah, that never had to, never going to. It's just like, that ain't gonna happen. So while they're trying to figure that out, I said that I was making my way through the Castlevania games. So, like, which ones have I played already? Let me check. So, I've played the original Castlevania. I've played, I played 2, which is Simon's
Simon's
Quest.
Quest?
Yeah. I played Dracula's Curse. I thought that was actually really good. I thought that was very good. There's Super Castlevania 4, which is kind of like the fan
I
favorite.
played that one too. I played the first level of it on an emulator. I thought it sounds really cool, especially the music.
Yeah, it's a fan favorite. I think it's pretty good. It's all right. I don't think it's as good as Dracula's Curse though, but maybe that's a controversial statement.
Ooh.
I don't know. Dracula's Curse felt like I was looking into the future. Like I was very impressed by what they were able to do on an NES. Whereas like Super Castlevania 4 is like a really tarted up version of the first game essentially, and like with a few like graphical gimmicks thrown in. Maybe that's dismissive. I know it's a fan favorite, but it's whatever. I recently went through Rondo of Blood, which I thought was also really good. As I said,
That's the Japanese exclusive one, right?
Well, no. Well, I mean, it's available in the West everywhere now because it's part of the PlayStation.
It used to be.
Yeah, it used to for a very long time. Okay. I played that. I played that via the Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, which like I said that compilation is really good, but it kind of held back by the fact that you actually need to play through the main game and find those two games as secrets in other levels, which is really what holds it back from being like a 10 out of 10 compilation with some classic games. The fact that you have to play halfway through on two different story tracks, two different levels, and there's secrets that you have to find. Like, come on, that's just dumb. That's just trying to convince people to play halfway through, like partway through your game that you actually made. Just like, just give people the games. Like,
Just give them the content.
Yeah. I played Symphony of the Night. That's actually the first Castlevania game I played. I played that on the original PlayStation. I played that on PlayStation 3.
That's probably the case for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's like the one that brought people to the dance. So like,
Yeah.
that was I played that game a lot. Not as much as Silent Hill, but a lot. I have a bunch of Castlevania games in my backlog that I'm gonna need to get through. A lot of them are the ones that like Koji Igarashi actually worked on, like Harmony of Dissonance, Aria of Sorrow, Lament of Innocence, stuff like that.
Why do they always have the song themes in their names?
Why? What?
I thought. Why do all the names have to do with songs like aria and lament and like symphony and so on?
Well, like, I mean, like that kind of started with Symphony, didn't it? The blank of the blank titles. It makes it sound more austere. It's just like the symphony. Like, oh crap!
Oh shit! It worked.
I solved the puzzle. Oh man!
Yay!
That one that's a doozy right there.
Oh, there's the American flag.
Yeah, it's trying to say that this is like small town America. All right. I'm surprised that this doesn't try to do like what other games will do for America. You know, it's just like there's the burgers. There's burgers everywhere. The cowboy, yeah. Am I right?
I mean, there is Eddie in the second game.
Yeah, and right Western audience.
The Vestoids.
Yeah, it's like we'll never buy a video game unless it has an American flag in it. So dumb.
That sounds American, all right. All right, I've been playing some games on the emulator too. In fact. Yeah, yesterday I just finished Final Fantasy Tactics. Have you heard about that one?
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's basically Final Fantasy was a tactical RPG like what was it called again? I forgot. Like Fire Emblem. Yeah, Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay. That particular kind of strategy game. I get you.
Yeah, like you need to consider the verticality and the geometry of the terrain and like make decisions accordingly.
Yeah. Isn't that like Into the Breach? Didn't Into the Breach do stuff like that too?
Yeah, pretty much. But like, no, this came out like 20 years ago. It came out in like 1997.
Back in the 90s. Back when, like, only that kind of stuff you had to have money for. uh,
Yeah, like Into the Breach doesn't really have like the vertical element.
yeah,
Like
okay.
for Final Fantasy Tactics, like it's actually like really important, like
Jesus.
bridges and valleys and like
These knife
castle gates
carrying
and so on.
kids.
Oh shit!
These knife
I
carrying
know.
kids are just ganking me right now. It's just like one grabs like Harry Mason's leg and the other one goes around to pick his pocket. It's just like, I'm gonna steal your wallet real quick.
Yeah, the average suburban experience.
Uh, like we would know. Oh, a bit of big dumb moment.
What's happening?
Okay, so there's one last puzzle we need to solve before we can actually move forward.
Oh yeah, we need another medallion.
Not another
Is that it?
medallion. No, there is like one other thing that we need to do that'll actually like unlock the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Past me is trying to figure out which direction I'm supposed to go in because there is a down way to go. Okay. Yeah, you gotta actually go up on the second floor, then go across, then go back down through the first floor in order to reach through there. Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay, as I was
So-
saying,
Yeah.
I thought no. This isn't the first time I finished Final Fantasy Tactics. It's the second time, and like, uh, I no the thing about Final Fantasy Tactics that I really like is it's the story, but not just the story, but the writing. Like
Yeah.
sometimes the writing and the story aren't just the same thing. Like you might have some games that has like a really good story and like good world building, but
Mhm.
it's written like ass. Like the dialogue is ass.
Ah.
And like you might have an okay story, but like you may have like a really good writing to just really elevate it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think Final Fantasy Tactics is the latter one because
Okay.
the story is fine. It's perfectly fine, but it's the writing that really carries the whole thing. Like the way the dialogue is written and the way the scenes are set up, it really makes you feel like you're watching a theater play, like a
Okay.
Shakespearean tragedy. I really do like that.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll check it
that's the
out
new
sometime.
puzzle? Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
go ahead.
There's no puzzle here. We just have to find our way here. Uh, so like I'm making my way through Castlevania as a franchise, but like, what other like Silent Hill games are there? Like, let me pull up a list real quick, because like we're currently watching Silent Hill 1. Both of us have played Silent Hill 2 and 3, but what other games are out there? Because like we know that like there's some others, but like what are they actually?
Okay, there's Silent Hill 4 The Room.
Yeah, which hardly anyone it can play at all. Thanks, Konami.
Oh yeah, there isn't a port for that. You're right.
Not a port, no re-release, no nothing.
Is it available on PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3?
I'm trying to remember.
I
If
forgot.
it were on PlayStation 3, I would have played it already. I think it's just locked to the PlayStation 2.
Oh, then I can play it sometime.
Maybe it's like, well, yeah. Maybe it's like there's a PC version out there that's like maybe obscure. I don't know. Jesus Christ, these little kids. Go away.
Man, I hate kids. Okay, what do you think about the Western Silent Hill games?
Okay, I wanted to bring that up. Because I actually wanted to look through what the chronology, like what was the release order for games. And there's like some here that I've never heard of, and you probably haven't heard of either. There's a Silent Hill play novel that's like a visual novel. That's like for the Game Boy Advance, a visual novel that's like
I
of
think
the
it's a
original Silent
Japanese
Hill.
exclusive.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have heard about that. I've heard that it's completely lost media. Like people cannot find the second and the third chapters.
Oh man, that sucks. Whatever.
Yeah,
Uh
apparently there's this little boy that follows Cheryl around. You know, the girl Cheryl.
oh, something's happening.
Oh shit. Is this
Okay,
a
so we
boss
went.
fight or something?
We actually went into the clock tower, went through a hallway, and then through a ladder, and then we came back out the same way.
Oh,
And this big symbol wasn't here before.
Illuminati.
Ooh. Are you trying to tell me that Pyramid Head is involved with the Illuminati?
Oh. Like imagine all these like people in black suits, like like old billionaires, and Pyramid Head is just there too, like, and he's naked.
It's just, and he takes off the pyramid to reveal Elon Musk is underneath.
No, like what about Mark Zuckerberg?
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so let's talk about the Western Silent Hill games that I don't feel like get talked about a lot. Hello. How about no? How about you not do that? Everything turned all rusty and like steel grated and everything. Yeah, we're
That's the
definitely in the other
foreshadowing
world.
for the second and third game.
Yeah, this is the visual motif that continues throughout most of the Japanese entries. Silent Hill Origins is a PlayStation portable game. It's apparently it's like a prequel to the original Silent Hill. I'm looking at the screen caps, and it's like this guy in a trucker hat, which is really silly looking.
Yeah, that's such an American thing.
That's the American part. There you go. Silent Hill the arcade. Oh,
What? Is it like a pachinko game?
Wait, hold on. What is this? How does this play? An on-rail shooter
What?
developed by Konami. Huh. Oh, wow. These are some vicious user reviews. 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Huh. Well, that's odd.
I'm not surprised.
There's a Silent Hill mobile game that came out in 2007.
Ew.
Silent Hill Orphan. It's the first game of the Orphan trilogy. There's a trilogy.
Orphan trilogy?
Yeah, a Silent Hill Orphan trilogy.
That sounds very lame.
Yeah. Okay, here's one that people might know. Silent Hill Homecoming. This is like one of the big ones for like
Oh yeah.
Western Silent Hill.
Was
I
this on
seem to
Wii?
remember. What?
Was this game on Wii? Homecoming?
Oh no, that came later. We'll bring that up in a
Okay, yeah.
minute.
Sure.
Yeah, this is like the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. Like I know this one for
The
like
next gen.
yeah, this is the one that's like puts in a bunch of like very Western stuff to like a comical degree. It's just like we'll give you a love interest, we'll give you a wacky black sidekick, and then like Pyramid Head will show up for no reason.
And there's gonna be Pyramid Head in it. You gotta put him in.
But Pyramid Head's only relevant to James Sunderland. He's just there just to be like, hey, Pyramid Head.
To be honest, he was in the movie too. For some
Yeah,
reason.
because he's iconic. I know. It's whatever. Yeah. Okay. Then we get Silent Hill Orphan 2, which is the next step in the Orphan trilogy of mobile Silent Hill games. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Like that sounds like something like we found like some type of lost media, right? Like this is
Sounds
lost
like a
media,
Japanese
essentially.
bootleg. Oh, it is lost media?
This is like 2008, 2007. This had to be on like flip phones, right? These couldn't have been on iPhones.
Yeah. Maybe it's still in somebody's iPhone. It's just out there.
Man, that would be an expensive fucking iPhone if it has an exclusive
Yeah.
Silent Hill game on it. It's like PlayStations that have PT on them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Next up, Silent Hill: The Escape. which is another mobile game that's unrelated to the Orphan trilogy, an FPS for mobile iOS devices. Okay, so this is the part where they actually start making games for iPhones. That's
Ew.
weird. Okay. This has like 0 user reviews. Like nothing. No one's ever said a thing about this game.
Just irrelevant.
Okay, so there's Shattered Memories. Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the Wii. Okay, I seem to remember people actually talking about this one. You remember
This is the one on Wii U, right?
This is the one on Wii. Yeah, it's a remake of the original Silent Hill, essentially, but it's like swaps out fog for snow, and there's more of like a psychological focus on it, where it's like we're gonna try to tailor this to like what your fears are and whatnot.
Oh, I get what you're trying to say. Like, the jump scares depends on your gameplay and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
more
kind of
like
cool. It's kind of it's kind of like Alien Isolation, but like more primitive.
I mean, like it's more like a therapist will ask you, are you more scared of clowns
Oh, okay.
or of something else? It's one of those kind of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if I knew that was going to happen, of course I would pick like the wrong answers, like the ones that I'm not afraid of.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little easy to circumvent.
Yeah.
Then there was Orphan 3, the last title of the Orphan series. Is this something that needs to be investigated? Do we need to know what the hell this Orphan series is or something?
Yeah, there's probably like some kind of 3-hour YouTube essay about it.
Jesus.
Never mind, 5 hours.
Downpour. Silent Hill Downpour. I actually remember that one when it came out. Do you remember Downpour?
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
I've heard some people say nice things about it. Like, maybe like one of the better Western-made Silent Hill games.
Have you played it?
No, I have not played it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is this it? Hold up. Did I do the thing correctly? Am I in the right spot? I might not be.
Doesn't look like
open
it.
up the map. Open up the past me. Open up the map so I can see if this is the place I'm supposed to be for this, like, really cool moment. Okay, yeah, this is the spot, but past me needs to actually do it. Yeah. Do it! Do it!
What are you gonna do?
Do it! This is like one of the most iconic moments in this game. Trust me, you're gonna love this.
Alright, let's see it.
Oh, the bathroom. What's that?
It's that guy from the nightmare.
Yeah, but that's not the iconic thing. that just happened to be. That just happened to be there. Read it. The monster lurks.
Isn't this the guy from Silent Hill 3? Leonard?
Leonard.
Oh yeah, Leonard.
Turned out he was dead the entire time. That was his corpse right there.
Damn.
Okay. Do the thing!
Do it.
Okay.
Oh. Not yet?
Hold on. Past me is about to figure it out. Do you notice something strange here with this map?
No.
So you know how, like, we went through the other door?
Oh, we're teleporting.
Oh, yeah, you figured it out. There you go.
There was a similar thing in Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, so we have teleporting bathrooms. So let's go back into this room that we were in before. So that body's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Because now we're in the bathroom on the second floor that's cut off with that big grated wall. So we have teleporting bathrooms. Teleporting bathrooms.
Yeah, I would like that in real life too. Sure.
That'd be if in real life. If you had teleporting bathrooms, you went to one bathroom on the first floor, end up on the second. Would you end up in the same stall as someone else? Is that how it works?
I'm afraid to find out.
I'm afraid to find out. What other Silent Hill games are there? Okay, so there was Silent Hill Book of Memories for PlayStation Vita. It's a dungeon crawling game.
What the fuck?
Apparently, a dungeon crawl. Hold on. Whoa! It has like its average playtime is like 60 hours.
What?
Whoa!
Is it like the Diablo clone?
A unique premise and storyline. The story begins with a strange book that received inside of the book. It tells entire life story up to this point. Everything that.
Is this like some kind of Diablo clone?
I would have to guess, right? Is this truly a Diablo clone Silent Hill game? Okay.
Man.
We live in strange times.
Have you seen the Silent Hill demo for PS5, Lost Signal?
Okay. Isn't that Silent Hill F or something? I don't know.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Okay, so there was the Silent Hill HD collection, which is a piece of shit and no one should ever play it.
Yeah.
And there was PT, which apparently was just too good for this world and had to be smothered in his crib.
Yeah, sorry. Silent Hill Short Message. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Have you seen that?
And then, no, I have not, but I haven't heard of it. So there's going to be Silent Hill 2, which will be my villain origin story after it's released.
Probably.
Because, like, in recent years, Konami's like, wait, we can milk this. And then, like, how about Silent Hill Townfall, which will be an anthology series? Or how about Silent Hill F, which is a whole, I don't know, someone with, like, looks like someone with a big mushroom on their head or something.
Oh, this reminds me of that moment from PT. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but also Silent Hill 3. This is the reference. Cheryl!
It is kind of creepy.
Oh, yeah. You know what's really weird? That phone didn't have a cord attached to it. That was apparently a rotary phone, but there was no cord attached.
Yeah, must be cellular, must be the cellular data.
It's just like there's a wireless connection between the phone handle and the rotary.
She had to turn the phone down because of her mobile data plan.
Yeah, I only have like a few minutes left.
Yeah,
just like give it a quick call. I got my minutes at the 7-Eleven. So, I've only really played a handful of Silent Hill games, which basically is just 1, 2, and 3.
I am curious about the Silent Hill 4.
You and me both. Yeah, you and me both. Like, is it really worth it to investigate like these like Western-made ones? Do you think? As people, you and I only care about the Japanese released ones. Should we at least try these Western ones? I don't know.
I think Downpour could be like maybe worthwhile, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of these look like real garbage, like this dungeon crawling one or this on-rail shooter one.
Yeah.
It's just like Konami didn't know how to handle this franchise after the PlayStation 2, apparently.
Surely some awful Konami slop.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like we've been going around in circles. I think I'm going to vomit.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Hey, check it out. We're on the roof now.
Oh shit.
What? Hold on a sec. You know, what about the Siren series? You know? Like Blood Siren?
I've never heard of that before.
Well, like, after Silent Hill 4, the original development team, like, they left Konami in order to make the Siren series, apparently.
Is it any good?
I've never played a Blood Siren game, so I wouldn't know. Again, is it something worth investigating? I don't know.
You think there was also like a more modern game from the creators of Silent Hill? Like
You know what? I was just thinking that.
like something about like going to alternate realities, like in like the Dark World.
Oh, I just looked it up. Apparently, there's a game called Slitterhead.
Huh.
And apparently Slitterhead is a new game that involves 2 members of Team Silent, apparently.
Interesting.
And let's take a look. Okay.
By the way, what has Akira Yamaoka has been up to? Do you know anything about
what
him?
What have they not been up to? Akira Yamaoka has done video game music for like shit tons of games because like, of course, like I mean like if you do music for video games, you're going to be doing a lot of music. So like they've done music for shit tons of games. All right, they've done music for World of Tanks.
What? You serious?
I'm not kidding. No.
Is it like prog rock?
Hold on. Let me look up Akira Yamaoka's CV. Let me look up their resume real quick.
Pull up his LinkedIn account.
Let's yeah. Let me see. What have they worked on? Music. Blah 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 blah. No, that's not it. Audio engineering. There it is. Akira Yamaoka, sound director. Let's see. They did Silent Hill: The Short Message, something called Stray Souls, Death Verse, Cooking Companions. They did The Medium, Persona 4, Dancing All Night. Wait, what? They actually did a song for Persona 4?
For real?
Oh! Yeah, it's one of the dancing games.
I wonder. I'm curious now. I gotta listen to it.
Hold on a sec. So, okay. What have all of their audio... Let me go back all the way back and see, because this is the long, long list. Okay, so they did music for Gradius, which is, and Snatcher. That's a lot of Konami stuff. Silent Hill, Dance Dance Revolution. They've done music for Dance Dance. They were the guitarist on Dance Dance Revolution. That's amazing.
Man, that's such a mood backlash, but at the same time, it makes perfect sense.
It's just like I did Silent Hill and Dance Dance Revolution's music.
I mean, he's the prog rock guy, so I can kind of see it.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of Dance Dance Revolution here. My God.
That's insane.
Oh, hey, they got Shadows of the Damned. That was like the movie, excuse me, the game they did with like Shinji Mikami and Suda51. Remember that one?
Okay, that sounds kind of interesting. I haven't heard about it, but like,
They're the music director for Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh shit.
This is a very long list.
I've heard that game is getting like a remaster or something.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Okay. Yeah, this is Akira Yamaoka got a lot of work, so like I think they're doing fine.
I'm happy for him.
Their special thanks section is very long. Apparently, it's just like, oh man, they were involved in Castlevania Symphony of the Night as a special thanks.
I mean, if I was doing video game music, I'd be taking Akira Yamaoka too.
I mean, like, you want the best. Who wouldn't want the best?
Like when I'm doing my PhD, I'm going to think Akira Yamaoka at the very beginning.
Yeah, that's the same energy as the guy that made Hunt Down the Freeman thanking Hideo Kojima. Oh my god.
What is
What's
it?
that noise? Okay. There's this locker
Whoa.
that's rattling around.
Menacing.
Oh.
It's just a mass of pulsating flesh.
No, there's nothing there. Nothing
Nothing
inside.
at all? Oh, that's such a nice fake out.
Very well set up, guys. A little mean, but very well set up.
Yeah, a bit too aggressive, but sure.
Yeah. Very rare to see like an out-and-out jump scare in Silent Hill. They don't usually do that.
Yeah, you're right. Can you think of any occasions from Silent Hill 2?
Where they did an outright jump scare?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just walking in on
Pyramid Head having sex?
yeah, walking in on Pyramid Head with two other mannequins having sex. Does that count as a jump scare? Just like I mean, like, can you really get away with that in video games? In that kind of way, specifically. Ugh, these things are everywhere.
Yeah, I hate these little guys.
Yeah, they get upgraded later. Yeah, that's the weird thing that Silent Hill does, because it's just like, we're gonna do the same enemies, but what if they look a little uglier? That's what they do later on to, like, upgrade them. Oh, jeez.
It's basically what Final Fantasy does. Just swap their color palette.
Hey, that's like a lot. Again, that's like a lot of Japanese games. So, like, Castlevania does the same thing. Like, what if the skeletons were red instead of white? Mhm.
Alright, where to now?
Right. I feel like we should wrap it up right about now.
Sure.
What do you think?
How long have we been going for?
About an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe a little less. Okay. Right, we're gonna bug out. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. It's good to be back.
Oh
making
yeah,
some
good to be back.
Content copyright TM.
Yeah, time to get back on that content grind.
Yeah. Smash out a video every week. I'm working on a really long video right now. It's like maybe like 5-6 hours long.
Yeah, that was definitely hell to make.
Yeah.
But it was worth
6
it.
hours.
But it was worth
6
it.
hours in the recording booth. It's just like I was about to dry out, man, after that one.
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna. Oh yeah. We'll cut back to this reading this book later. We'll be back in a minute. All y'all chill. All y'all take it easy. Take it easy, right? You take it easy.
Later, nerds.